In front of you is a 10mm EasyLock setup. So we have here, this is the tensioning unit. So we're using a 10mm for display purposes. You have the tensioner, which is the black portion here, and then you'll need to specify which type of cone that you want to put on it. The 60 or K60 is the standard cone most often, and then you'll have a fixed pintle that'll go on the other side of your spool that you're going to be using. So take the spool and you just slide it on like so, and then you'll take the tensioner with the pintle point connected to it and just literally slide it on. It'll go on with very little tension. And then what you want to do is you'll sense when this is backed out, you want to advance this about 1.5 turns so that if the spool moves during rotation, you have space to back this out, otherwise it will get stuck. But the idea is that the cone will center the spool on the shaft, and then you would just tighten this to about, hand tight. You don't need to, have a wrench or anything like that to tighten it further. And that'll pretty much do the job. And like I said, it'll center it on the spool, so nice even rotation. You're not going to have any issues with high speed. And then alternatively, we do have U-clip as well, but this would be more or less used if you were just pushing a spool up against a flat surface and the arbor was the same size as the shaft that you were going to be putting it on. So you would want it, as close as possible. Same principle. This is just going on the other end of the shaft, and then you just slide it over, and then it's got some pretty good holding power. Same concept, except it's just not going to center it on the shaft. And then you just take 2 fingers like so and just slide it off, and that's pretty much it. Same type of operation with EasyLock in terms of removal. But once you have it on the shaft and you back it out, you just take your 2 fingers, your thumb and your index finger, like you're making the OK sign. Just pull this little this back part, and then just slide right off. And that's pretty much it.